Hi, Jason. Hi, Echo. How you guys are doing? Don't eat that. All right. Happy Friday. It's been a long week, long, tiring, draining week. So I think we have a full moon coming up. So I'm gonna do. Let's see what the full moon has in store for the collective. Hi, Amber. How are you? Happy Friday. Let's see. What does the full moon? I think it's a blue moon, the full blue moon, whatever it's called, have in store for the collective? I am actually tired, so probably we got to like 11:30 today. 11:30 today. It's been a long week, long hot week. So let's see. What does this full blue moon have in store for collective? What does this full blue moon have in store for the collective? All right. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, that one went over there. Now let's do the first four cards. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this full moon's gonna be asking people to like slow down a bit, or it's gonna feel like things are slowing down, right? I don't feel like it's coming to like a whole little stall, but it's just like snail pace. That's what it's giving. It's giving very much snail pace, or just move in snail pace. Then we also have the King of Swords here. So with the King of Swords, I feel like this is more dealing with a man. For some reason, I heard manipulative man. So I don't know. Somebody who's trying to like get one up on you with this King of Swords. The King of Swords is very strategic and very um intelligent, right? They know how to move things like chess pieces. So here, this King of Sword is trying to move things like chess pieces, but the thing is, you're like a few steps ahead of them. Right. So they also have the Star here. The Star card is card of hope, wishes, also healing too. So this this is giving very conflicted energy with this King of Swords, because King of Swords 1 minute is like playing games, and the next minute it's like they're really serious, and them themselves don't know what they want to do, because we also have the Justice card here, right? The Justice, talks about balance, karma as well, whether it's good or bad karma. But like, yeah, this king is given, this King of Swords is very, very, very conflicted. Like their own feelings conflicted, their hearts are very conflicted, right? They know, like with Star here, they have like this hope and wish, and then with the Justice here, it's like they don't want to repeat a cycle that has been going on since childhood, since the past. It's like something that they viewed over and over and over again, so they don't want to do that. Let's see what else. So yeah, that's what with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's like they're trying to slow things down, but I don't like they want to go with snail pace, but it's not going like that. It's very not going right. It's like it's actually, even with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the energy still doesn't feel slow. It feels like, yeah, we're gonna trot along. Let's see what else. Okay, that was very weird. That was very, very weird. It got cut off. Let's see what else. Ah, I see why. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see what else. What else? This is actually funny. This is actually really funny. See, like the bottom of the deck is the magician. Hi, Sleepy. The bottom of the deck is the magician, right? The magician is somebody who is trying to manifest, right? But it's also the magician could also be somebody who's manipulative, right? Again, like, but more so like more of confidence than manipulative here. Like I mean, they got some swag. I don't know who this is, but they got some swag. All right. So now the reason why this um King of Swords is trying to okay, not more like manipulate the situation, trying to control the situation because we also have the Three of Swords here. So they've been hurt before, right? Three Swords is some hurt, heartbroken, disappointment. So so there's been disappointments in relationships, whether they seen it happen, whether it happened to them. There is some type of disappointment here. But this Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands here talks about victory, recognition. So underneath the star is a card of healing, right? So they recognize that there's some healing to do, especially when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to how they view relationships, the ideology of relationships. It's giving, yeah, I recognize that. And then the healing is going to be very successful, very, very successful. And then we also have the, like I said, the Knight of Swords. Like I said, even with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that they're trying to slow this down, it's not happening because with the Knight of Swords, things are fast movement. Things are moving fast, happening fast. It's like a free fall, lose control, right? So then we have the Sun card here, right? So the Sun is always the happiest card in the deck, right? It doesn't matter upright, left, right, down, whatever, it's always the happiest card in the deck. So over that being the last card, it just shows like whatever this is definitely shows some type of happiness or something being illuminated. But regardless, it's, it's happiness going on. Like I said, it could be a Leo or I mean it could be air sign, fire sign, and an earth sign. Right? Because we have one pentacle, so they probably they're not that much earth, but a lot of air and fire. Let me move this deck over. Let's see. All right. Let's see what this is about because it feels like it's a relationship thing, but I don't know. And it's also kind of got me looking at it a little bit sus. A little bit sus. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, family echoes. Family echoes. So this is like I said, they've probably seen um bad relationships, so not necessarily bad relationship, certain relationship habits that are not very traditional. So it's something that they've seen growing up. So it's not necessarily bad, but did distort their views on relationships. So damn, this doesn't kind of sound very, very specific. I don't know. But we're gonna keep going because, like I said, it's a collective reading. Let's see what the full moon is bringing. So, family echoes it's trying not to is being conscious of what do you call that of generational curses. Ooh, brain fart with that. Generational curses. Let's see. Let's see what else. So then we have possessiveness, right? It could be you or them. But this, I don't feel like the possessiveness is like in a. I don't feel like it's in like on a toxic level, but it's more like on uh I don't I don't share nobody. Like it's more like, yeah, you're my person, I'm territorial. Like that type of energy of possessiveness. But not in like in a very jealous way, not in a very negative way. It's just like you're my person, that's it. Like that possessiveness. Then we have platonic passion. All right. So platonic passion, it's the lines are blurred, right? I mean, this person was coming into the situation as if, they only wanted friendship and nothing more, but the friendship became more romantic, more feelings involved, more, I want to be around you, up on you. Like it's given, I like you. Like this is not what friends is. I do feel like down the line if something might go into like a relationship or something like that, but right now it's we're friends and lovers, and lovers and friends. There it goes. Right. Yeah, look, we have undefined here. That's what the connection is. Connection is undefined. That's why I said it's kind of confusing with the platonic passion here, kind of confusing. So then we have once a cheater, right? Once a cheater, which is kind of funny. It came out with on top of the three of swords. So I don't feel like this person is necessarily a cheater. They could have been cheating on, like I said, their relationship views are distorted. So they could probably have history of seeing it happening within the family. Sometimes what their person they're with. This is why that the relationship is like very, very distorted. Then we have secret admirer, right? For this case, secret admirer, I don't feel like this is another person that has like a little secret crush or nothing like that. I feel like secret admirer is this actual person who King of Swords who feels a lot more, but is actually holding back a little bit more. Like if you look at it, the rose is inside a mailbox, but the rose is inside a mailbox. That is funny. I didn't. Right. So they're hiding a lot of more. They're hiding deeper feelings that they have. It's funny. All right. We have infatuation here. Um, infatuation. I don't feel like it's one of those things like it's only infatuation. I just feel like this person is drawn to you, but not in a way like because infatuation to me it comes and then it dissipates over time. It's more like this infatuation is like it grows every day. So I don't it grows every day. So it's going from like, oh, I find you like interesting, mysterious, like then it's like, oh, this new layer. It's like it continues to grows. But I feel like this is gonna grow. This infatuation is not, like I said, not of lust, it's more of love. And we have different worlds. Yeah, different worlds talks about it says this connection crosses cultures, timelines, belief system, and that creates both fascination and friction, right? So compromise. Compromise has to go because, like I said, they have a relationship distortation or distorting. I don't know, fucking that word. but views are, it's like views, how views are is different but same similar. It's like you guys have different views but are seen through the same lenses. Right. So the belief system might be a different belief system as well, like or religious or spiritual beliefs that are different. Let's see here. Let's see what else. We have spilled tea. Gossip is currency and someone just cashed in when the tea is hot. You better believe it's being passed around. Okay, so somebody's talking a lot. Like, so gossiping, being bonchincheras. Okay. So somebody might be talking about you. Might be talking about you, or oh, they might be talking about you to somebody else, but not like in a bad toxic way. But I feel like it's both. With somebody's talking about you, but this is more so like they're talking uh about you to somebody else, but not in a negative light, right? But there's also people that are talking about you, like family members. That I feel like that's gonna come into light as well. Let's see what else. We have pulling strings. Well, pulling strings here, I feel like this is something that your spiritual team is doing in the background, right? It's given they're trying to align a lot of things with you and this person. I don't know. Some of these are here like match made in heaven. So this you and this person may be match made in heaven, but they're they're fighting against, like I said, they're fighting against their point of view. They're fighting against what a relationship is. So their point of view, they don't like relationships. But that's what they're fighting against. This is what this pulling the strings is. I feel like you just gotta let them be. You know. We also have hidden agenda. So be aware of people around you that want to try to use you for certain things, right? Um, I don't feel like this is I feel like this is separate. So it could just be with the spill tea, somebody might come and try to like gossip with you, but really they're just trying to get information. That's what the hidden agenda is. Uh we have Chase and Cloud. Mm. Chase and Cloud, they're addicted to attention and thirst to start to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. All right. Chase and Cloud here. I don't know if somebody's kicking a family member. So the Chase and Cloud here might be family member. So so if it's a family member out here spilling secrets, check TikTok. That's notorious for that. So check TikTok. You might come across a family member telling all the family secrets. That's what I'd be spilling the tea. That is funny. You also have gold digger. So somebody might be coming around just asking for money or trying to like get into your pockets. Pocket watching as well is what I'm getting. They pocket watching hard. Let's see. So we have double life. Ooh, like I said, somebody had the double life. I feel like this is more so like the clout chaser reference. So whoever's being a chaser, they live like two lives. They have a life that's boring, and their online life is more exciting, more invigorating, more like, oh my god, it's spontaneous. But really, they just doing it for the intention. See. So we have back together. Back together. So somebody might be coming back. An ex. They might try to come back. I'm hearing try. Some might be very some might have changed, but more so the ex is trying. Some of them are just repeating the cycle. Let's see what else. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So these two cards came out. So we had lies detected and trusted friend. So the lies detected and trusted friend, to me, this person who you trust, who I feel like is like somebody that you consider like sister, brother, whoever it is, um, they could just be the ones that, gossiping and telling lies to you. Something they're hiding something. But I feel like it involves you. So it might could just be they will talk shit about you, that they really don't like you, or it's something like the dynamics between you two changed. So it's like they're no longer in this innocent phase, or like, yeah, I'm your friend. It's something sinister. It's very, very. Just keep your eyes open. That's what I said. Just keep your eyes open. Yeah, look. Stabbed in the back. Yeah, keep your eyes open. Just definitely keep your eyes open with that trusted friend. Because again, like I feel like sometime a few weeks ago the dynamics changed. Yeah. So it goes back to soulmates. Like I said, the King of Swords. I'm like, you fighting very hard about this relationship thing. Yeah, look. As soon as I said to keep fighting hard about this relationship thing, we have engagement ring, which is engagement and commitment, and then we have cassette, which is outdated thinking. What I said, the ideology of their ideology of relationships and how relationships are perceived is it's very outdated, very very outdated. But that's funny how they're really fighting against that, and those cards popped up. All right. Oh, yes, three, four, five, six, seven. Get one more. Eight. All right. I'll go back to it. So yeah, we have love, unconditional love. There's deeper feel. Like I said, there's deeper feelings with that. With the mailbox, they're hiding a lot. They're very hiding very very much a lot. I feel like the connection, rather the connection, also finances. I feel I'm hearing are gonna be stable, but the connection itself is gonna be stable. Um, people are watching. People are watching just to like see what the next move is. It could just be you guys been very, very quiet lately and trying to see. We also have camera here, so making new memories, right? Making new memories, learning from the past, reminiscing keepsakes. So there's, but I also feel like memories is more so like they keep replaying significant things. So it could just be like conversations, interactions, sex. Like they keep replaying in your head. But that's what I have for the collective. What this blue full moon is, bringing it to the light. Um, Let me just shuffle this and stuff like that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do go live every uh Tuesday and Friday. This week just been very, very busy. So I didn't get to go on Tuesday. But yeah, Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Donations are welcome. Just the pinned comments. I do offer one-on-one readings for $75 for a whole hour. You can ask anything. What else? Else? I think that's about it, right? I think that's about it. Let me put it like this. So, how's everybody's week? Was it eventful, annoying, hot? Because it's been hot over here. Like I really, I'm more of a fall and winter person. I mean, fall and spring person. So I don't really like the hot weather like that. And it's only because New York is just so goddamn humid. Like nobody wants to deal with humidity. Nobody wants to deal with that. General, okay, gotcha. I prefer Florida heat because I've been in Florida where the weather was like 110 degrees. outside, and I wasn't dying of humidity. I wasn't dying of heat. So I shuffle this. Get these cards. Oh, come on. Make sure all these uprights. That is funny. So I'm trying to shuffle the deck, right? And the words love is love is in the air popped up. And then these two cards fell out. The Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So somebody, is open to love, but they're very, very guarded. So that's funny. Love is in the air and that the fucking cards pop out. I was thinking about doing it live tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel when I wake up. I'll see how I feel when I wake up. Oh my god. Why not let this song pop? I heard this song is so long. Let's Okay. Is it me or people haven't really like I don't know? Because I haven't been hungry lately, and it's not nothing with my metabolism, nothing. I don't know what's in the air, but I just haven't been hungry. I just eat so my body's nourished, but I don't know. Food hasn't been food hasn't been tasting like food lately, and it's irritating me. And the only thing I eat is junk food. I hate eating junk food. All right. Ancestors, what messages do we have for Amber? Ancestors, what messages do we have for Amber? Ancestors, what messages do we have for Amber? Let's see. Okay. I like that card coming out first. So we're talking about. Oh, oh, we got some big changes coming for you, Amber. Oh yeah, you definitely got some big changes coming for you. Is it Pluto retrograde right now? Damn, and I got Pluto in the first house. So this is crazy. All right, I picked that up after I get this last card. I don't know. I don't know if do you listen to a System of a Down? I think it's the toxicity, or I don't know what the actual title is called. It's the one he says, "What angels deserve to die." That one. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Toxicity. But yeah, that song has been playing, so I don't know. But I want to do say you have Amber the moon on the bottom of the deck. So whatever whatever's coming towards you is gonna be a surprise, right? Because the moon um talks about hidden stuff, but also illusion. But here I'm getting is more hidden. So there's a lot of things happening behind the scene. Now here is why I say that you're have a lot of changes coming. You got three major comments. You have the chariot, right? The star, and the fool. What's it, 5, 6, 7, 17. All right. So let's start. So we have the star. The star it talks about wishes and healing, but here I feel like it's healing. There's this. I don't know if you hold it because we also have the Four of Pentacles, which is underneath the star. So something from the past that I feel like in the coming weeks it's gonna keep popping up, or it has already been popping up a little bit, and it's more like a I wouldn't say it's a deep wound, but it's like a scar that it kind of nudges you or trying to remember you, like, hey, this needs to be worked on, but to you, you don't feel like it needs to be healed because it's one of those things that you tried to heal before and you felt like you did a little bit more work, did it work, but I feel like you need to do a little bit more. But you're gonna notice the wait, call that. You're gonna notice the wound because it's gonna don't burn the plastic because it's gonna keep popping up, and I feel like it's gonna do that in the next few weeks. So just be aware of that, so you don't uh really let it trigger you. But we also have two cards of fast movements. We have the chariot. The chariot also talks about victory, right? And with the chariot here, you're you're moving along, right? You're moving along, which is funny because I never noticed this. I've never the plate of armor kind of looks like a landscape with the trees and whatever and the sun here, which I never noticed that before. So it could be a place of serene. I would say serene. I don't know if I'm using that correctly, but that's the word popped into my head. But it's something that's gonna bring you calmness, right? But regardless of that, you're gonna be moving forward fast. We also have the Knight of Swords, which is fast moving card as well, which is underneath the Fool. So your next chapter is gonna be it's gonna be a speed run for you. Time might move a little bit fast for you. Time, or it might feel like it's moving fast, but it's really not. But it's gonna feel like things are moving really, really fast for you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is going on. This is what's happening. Okay, we're doing this, right?" So like a lot of changes is gonna be occurring in your life. A lot of changes. So don't hold on to past pain. Just if it comes up, feel it. Clock it. Let it dissipate. Let's see here. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Amber? What else can we tell Amber? What else can we tell Amber? Ooh. All right, Amber, you got trusted friend. So, ooh. Okay. So I feel like you might make a new friend, like a new friend, because I heard new when I read trusted friend. So you might make a new friend, and this person um is gonna feel very trustworthy. But always keep an eye because I'm the type of person no new friends. But always keep an eye on them. Like just don't lower your guard too much, even if they come off very trustworthy. Just observe, make sure they actually are trustworthy. But I feel like you're gonna meet a new person. They're gonna come off genuine, very genuine. Oh, maybe two. Maybe two new people. Two. Right. All right. Yeah. So there's two of you. As I said, okay. Now I know why it says keep your guard up because we have villain vibes. So one of them might like even though one of them they both could be trustworthy, right? But I feel like initial first impression somebody might be the villain, right? Somebody might be like stink attitude, right? So that's why it's like keep your guard up a little bit because I feel like the second person, whoever the one might be easier to get close to, the other one is gonna be extremely guarded. So they're gonna look at you like you're the suspect. But just keep your guard up around them because they might try to test you a little bit. That's actually funny. Villain vibes. So we have Family Feud. I don't know. I think we had this last time, Family Feud. So family might be beefing again. Family might be beefing. I don't know. I feel like it's very, very, very stupid small things. It could just be misunderstanding that there might be some type of beef. I don't think it's gonna blow up. I think it's just a very much a misunderstanding that and no emotions are gonna be running high because initially it could just be between two people that never really got along and right now it's a period of peace between them two and then it starts kicking up again because again a misunderstanding. So be aware of that. I don't know her umbrella. So it might be on the grandma side. So check check for the grandma side. It might be on the grandma side. Lies detected. So be aware. Somebody might be trying to lie to you. Yeah, somebody might be trying to lie to you. But I feel like it's more of a cover up of something that they did or said about you, but it hasn't affected you yet. So be aware of that. I I keep hearing discernment. Use your discernment. Use your intuition. I feel like you're gonna pick it up once this person starts talking to you. You're gonna get like a little funny feeling, like what's going on with you? Like why are you acting like this? Like why you seem nervous? Let's see what else. Oh, oh, we have third wheel. Um, with the third wheel, I don't necessarily feel like it's an actual person. I feel like it has to do with work. So work might interfere a lot um with you socializing. There it goes. I was trying to find the word. It was a social butterfly. With you socialize. So work might try to, you know, getting getting away. I don't know. Did summer break start for you guys already? I feel like it did. So I don't know if you're working for the summer or they might call you for like the summer. It might be the second half or something like that. But you might be working. And it might just like interfere with you trying to socialize, being out more. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have mask. So be aware if somebody is definitely not showing who they're trying to be. And again, I also feel like that's with the villain vibe. So like they might be hiding their true self because they don't really trust. Let's see. Hi Sophia. We have Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah, so things are gonna be like I said, things are gonna be coming out to light. The with the lie detector, yeah, you're gonna be finding out the truth. And also with the family feud here. So things are gonna be coming out into the light. Things are gonna um be in the forefront. But I don't feel like that's gonna happen until I don't know, like 2 months. I wanna say 2 months down the line. Yeah. We have divine time in the clock here. So it's gonna come. Just don't try to go look for it because it's not gonna pop up. But it's gonna come when it is attended to. Oh. So we also have addiction and karmic relationship, right? So you might be heading into a lesson, and the lesson could just be somebody who, you know, in the past taught you something, but you coming back up right now to see if you learned that lesson. It could be somebody who actually has an addiction problem, but somebody who kind of is codependent. They I feel like they rely on you way too much than necessary. So this is what could just be what's coming up. Let me get this deck. I want to shuffle this one. What else? Ooh. So we have denial here. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Yeah, use your discernment. Use your discernment. I feel like like I said, when whoever this person that tries to lie to you, you're gonna want to give them the benefit of doubt, but just listen to your little voice. And you also have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in energy of love, right? So fear could just be popping up. I also feel like it could just be like the past wound. So it might be a past wound where it, it could be like an abandonment issue or fear of loss, something with fear, something that's very, very, very um strong. So don't try to hold on to it. But that's what I have for you, Amber. I mean, it's kind of good. It's not that bad, but there's a lot of change coming. That's for sure. Let me just shuffle this. Next is Echo. Okay, you're welcome. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's inflamed, right? It's I don't know. Check your if you've been extremely extremely stressed lately. Um, mm, I want to say yeah, because I feel like it's gonna hit by the time it's Sophia's gonna hit like at 11:30. Yeah, but just watch your stress levels, because stress levels could be what causes the inflammation. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Inflammation, yeah. But I feel like it's gonna I feel like it's gonna resolve. It's gonna get resolved in the next few weeks, right? So I don't feel like it's gonna keep you out of work for like the whole summer. Let's see. Okay. Echo. Today might be actually the slowest live I have, and that's only because it's the everybody and their mama is going live today because of the full moon on Sunday. But let's see. I'm not trying not to eat a lot of fried food or greasy food. Because when I was reading in Change Diet, fried food came to mind, but sometimes fried food could be healthy because, air fryer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Echo. But yeah, trying to say like, or greasy food, fried. Try to eat more organic because they be putting a lot of shit into like our food. So try to like, and I know organic food is very very expensive. So try to like eat organic. At least have like organic red meat because I don't be trusting the red meat anymore. I don't know why I'm getting told through this again, but yeah, I don't trust food. Food has been very very weird lately. Okay. And I've been wanting to do my makeup, but my face has been so oily. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna add any makeup to it because I don't got time for that. I gotta do my eyebrows again. I don't got time to deal with pimples, carb, sugar. Oh, try not to white sugar and like pink salt is good. The pink Himalayan salt is good. White sugar, just try to cut out the white stuff. The white stuff. Ancestral guidance. Okay. And it's so funny because who is this? The universe. Oh, I got this off of what was it, Sheen a couple years ago, and I forgot I had this shirt. I was like, today we're gonna be comfy. Let's see. All right, ancestors. Echo wants the ancestral guidance. So Echo's ancestors. What messages do you have for her? What messages do you have for Echo? Ancestors. Echo's ancestors. What messages do you have for her? Oh, all right. No bottom attack. Okay. Let me sit up a little bit more because sitting back my butt hurts. All right. Let's start with the destructive cards. I don't put because I'm getting these two together. So we have the Five of Wands and Justice card. So whatever conflict either I feel like it's a recent conflict. I feel like it's a recent conflict. So it could just been like a little argument, um, issues, but it's a conflict for sure. It's getting resolved. I feel like it's getting resolved without you even trying because with the justice card here brings in justice, balance, and karma, right? But I feel like whoever this person that was in conflict with you, and I don't feel like it necessarily was a two-way conflict. I feel like they try to like poke you a little bit to get a reaction, and you kind of sort of didn't give them a reaction they wanted. I mean, you talk back, yes, because at the end of the day, you have to stand up for yourself. But because they kept trying to poke you, um, they're getting their karma. So things is being, you know, refigured, right? It's the balance is being put back, and yeah, they're gonna get their karma, and I feel like it might be instant, but it might be like I don't know. For some reason, I heard car crash, so that might be one of their karmas because there may be two. They might have two car crashes. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting it two because um. Oh, you got some feisty ancestors. So yeah, somebody might one indication they might have like car crashes. Um, they might have two. It might be back to back or within weeks. So uh, yeah. I just heard yeah, we're trying to take them out. So yeah, your ancestor is trying to take them out. That happens a lot. Sometimes they get fed up with certain people and their antics, and they're just like, "Fuck it, we're gonna take you out, one way or another. We're gonna take you out." But this person doesn't know that it's their karma for messing with you. But yeah, they're like, "We're gonna take it out, take them out." So we also have the moon, right? So you have a lot of things being hidden, but also be illuminated at the same time. I feel like you're gonna get money, but you don't know where it's coming from because you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's hidden money. So it could just be something that was owed to you a long time ago. It could or just be one of those things where sometimes you randomly get checks in the mail. But I don't feel like it's a fraud check or a scam check. I just feel like this money that's been owed to you for a very long time that's coming. Um, so you don't have to worry about that. But like I said, a lot of things are being hidden from you. And it's because they don't want you to accidentally speak about it. But we do have some type of a celebration because we have the Three of Cups here. And it talks about three. A lot of people say this is third party card depending on what's around. But the Three of Cups here also talks about celebration and socializing. So you might be a little bit more social coming up and celebrating something. But I feel like it's not celebrating somebody else, it's celebrating you. It could I want to say like a birthday, but I don't feel like it's a birthday. I feel like it's a congratulations dinner. So something could be taken off. You could have good news or something to celebrate. It's given celebration dinner. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Echo? What else can we tell Echo? Oh, see, I don't want to say it, but the cards is like we're gonna say it. So we have extra drama. So that could just been like the conflict. Ooh, I just hope he doesn't get ooh. So I mean, it's a lot of them. I mean, like, we all have like a very long list of ancestors. So just thank them all because at the end of the day, they all have their part to play. But this one is more like a fed up female ancestors. Like she's fed up. She's in the living life and when she was living, because I don't feel like you know her in this lifetime, but when she was living, she was one of those the crash out ancestors. She was one of those that like things will pile on and on until like she explode. But when she exploded, it's kind of scary. It was like a tornado, whirlwind, hurricane. I don't know. I rarely get names, but it could be the name that starts with B or Bridget, something like that. But it's something I don't know. Might sound like Bridget, but I know it starts with a B for sure and ends with an idget. So that's the only names that I know that pops into my head. But it could be something else. But if your ex has been trying to start some drama, yeah, he's about to get his drama. He's about to get his karma back. If especially if your ex has been and also something about his mom too. So it could just be like I said, two car crashes. It could just be both of them getting a car crash, right? But you're like I said, chaos X here, so you might be poking the wrong bear at this time. Might be poking the wrong bear. We have a curated image, right? Ooh. All right. All right. So if this is his mom kind of have this. I want to say like she has this prissy image. Like everybody else, she has to have like this perfect perception. Like she's one of those. How can I put? She's one of those people that wants other people, outsiders looking in to seem like everything's perfect, but really, she's really nasty. She's a really nasty individual. She's a really nasty individual. Hmm. But she wants everybody to think like she's this Miss innocent goody two shoes. Unless you really know her, you know the true her. And a lot of people try to stay out her way because she really has a very vindictive and vengeful side of her. And she doesn't know when to stop until she gets the result that she wants. So she could be the one that's been poking the bear a lot and not understanding like she just accumulated a lot of bad karma because sometimes our ancestors act on our behalf, so I actually acted. Oh. So that's it's a lot of conflict. Where did it go? Oh, oh yes. Oh, oh, pull the muscle. Pull the muscle. All right. I'm not young no more. I can't be bending and twisting like I used to be. All right. So we have living large, right? Like I said, you might be getting money from somewhere, but like I said, the celebration too. So living large could just be um moving up. Like even though things are very chaotic around you, sometimes we have to go through chaos in order to level up and transform. Wow, this really hurts. I don't know if you've been having pain here, like right here. It could be just some stress, but I do feel like I pulled a muscle at the same time. But yeah, but like I said, some type of celebration to come within all this drama and chaos around you. You're actually going through a transformation. I feel like it's a forced transformation for you because even though sometimes you don't feel like you're comfortable, you are comfortable a little bit. And what happens is your ancestors, when they see that you're a little too comfortable, they like to send in a little sprinkle of a little drama. So that's what's most likely what's happening here. So yeah, it's putting you on a path where things are gonna blow up. Because look, we have breakthrough. Yeah, girl, you stressed. You need to go get a massage. Get a massage. Go to one of the Asian spots. Not what the happy end is, but with the Asian spots where they do deep tissue massage. But we have a big breakthrough. Like I said, there's a celebration, big breakthrough with living large. Yeah, you coming into something. You could be coming into money, but at the same time, this is being hidden. What is the bit major breakthrough? We don't know. It could just be you. I don't know why I hear inheritance. So you might get an inheritance. Who knows? But it could just be like you got the house, your dream house. Your business launch was successful. or it's something very successful breakthrough. You're having a breakthrough here. Breakthrough, living large. So it has to do with change in lifestyle, but not like in a oh my god drastic way. I feel like it's gonna steady incline. Yeah, steady incline. So it might happen like over few weeks, next and few months. I would say about like October. October. I want to say about October or fall season, you might have one of those moments where you're just sitting down and be like, oh shit, like I came a long way. Be calmness. I feel like you will. I feel like you will. Oh, we also have drama queen. What is with your mother-in-law? Ex-mother-in-law. What is with her? Drama queen. Does she like being in the center of attention? And that's why she creates a lot of issues. She's just a big baby. A big baby. But yeah, she's gonna try to because here says drama queen. Don't get pulled into the drama if peace is peace. Huh. Don't get pulled into the drama if peace showed up. They'll start a fight out of boredom. Then spoiler princess, yeah. So for some reason she gets a little excited when your life is not peaceful. But so if you have peaceful life, when things start becoming peaceful, pretend like it's not. Pretend like it's not. Make fake complaints. Be fake stress. Once things start like leveling out, be peaceful because she's gonna try to cause chaos again. I don't know. I'm getting told pull more. Let's see. We have live and you learn. I feel like honestly, I feel like your main lesson in life is not really from your ex. It's more from his mom. You, I wouldn't necessarily say you have a mother wound, but she's trying to cause like a mother wound. Because if you think about it, you marry somebody, their mom is your mom as well, and they're supposed to treat you like you're their own child. But a lot of these boy moms don't do that. But she's trying to like cause like like I said, cause a mother wound. It's very, very weird. This lady's very, very weird. I don't know why I keep seeing her like with a cigarette. I don't even know what she smokes, but she gives the energy of like a rich person with a cigarette. Like, and then I don't know. It's very, very funny to me. It's very, very funny to me. What is that? What the lady that plays oh my god, the lady that plays the mayor's wife in what is that movie? The mayor's wife and the Grinch. That's the energy she gives me, but like in a mean vibe. Let's see what else. Oh, that's too many. That is way too many. Four. Let me get one. Right. All right. So they didn't want you to go out here without knowing about. Let's do this. So we have abundance, right? Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly you want, gratitude, bliss. So yeah, yeah, she's very like I said, she's very, 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 very like I said, she has nasty energy. Very nasty energy. I don't know. She keeps tabs on you somehow. So she be aware, like she might question the kids, but not in a way that seems like red flaggish. She might ask them like, "Hey, what's going on in the house?" Like, and you know, the kids, that's grandma. Like the kids are gonna tell grandma whatever Have a conversation with grandma. That's what it is. That's how she gets, and then like that's how she keeps tabs on you without knowing. But I feel like your oldest picks up on it a little bit, so she might be a little bit cautious around her, telling her certain things. But the younger ones, they're the young, they don't know. Like it's grandma. We're gonna tell grandma. What's grandma gonna do? So we have abundance here. So you are coming in a lot of abundance and blessings. So abundance doesn't necessarily mean just money. Like again, big breakthrough, living large. So you're probably just gonna have a breakthrough. Um, Money coming in, things are gonna be looking up for you, right? So we have here healthy choices, right? Healthy choices. So you're gonna be on a path of making healthy choices, better choices, and I feel like especially in relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic, because we do have kisses here. We have unconditional loving. So somebody's coming in. We have the wedding ring. So somebody's coming in with commitment energy, right? And I don't know. I feel like your ex is gonna be. I feel like he's gonna try to spin the narrative of like, you know, I'm healed. Let's get back together. But it's not. It's just because he doesn't want. I don't know. He's very selfish. He doesn't want you with anybody. But this new person that's coming in, we have to clock it. So it's a divine timing. Honestly, I don't know when or how they're gonna come in. All I just know is you just gotta be patient. I feel like but the door, the window, it's open. So it could just be very, very much be soon. Let's see here. Two cards to me here. But change. Look at this change. I understand that nothing can grow, evolve without movement. Yeah. So you're like I said, you're in the middle of a transformation, right? That's what the chaos is all around you. Change. So you're changing. Things are changing around you. Welcome change. Don't try to resist it. Okay. That you know what? I'll take it. So we have death, or learning that endings are merely beginnings, like transformation, death, and rebirth, right? Transformation, another change. Oh, this give me five cards. Okay, I thought it was four. All right, we take it. So we have success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love, right? So success is coming. We have worry. I am learning that worry does not change outcome. My thing is, don't stress the things that you cannot change. Only stress the things that you can. At that point, we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. With this card, with this card here, I feel like you're gonna break free. You're gonna break free of that. Their wannabe toxic grasp on you. Um, I do, I do feel like he will try to cause conflict, but whoever this new person is coming in, they're gonna put their foot down. I don't like using the term alpha male because to me alpha male is like the toxic how the toxic red pill, but he gives very much alpha male energy. This new person to come in, so there he's not gonna tolerate him trying to move conflict or whatever. Um, I don't. I don't feel like he's gonna cause conflicts with the kids. Financially, he might try to withhold finances, but it's not gonna affect you because again, you're gonna be very abundant. But with the kids, I don't like I said, I feel like you're the oldest is gonna if she hasn't already start standing up because she's finding her voice a little bit more. And especially when it comes to daddy side of the family. But other than that, I just feel like, your ex is gonna have to sit there and take it because everybody deserves to be happy. He doesn't deserve to be the only one happy. And honestly, whoever this new person, I don't know if he got a girlfriend right now. If she has blonde hair or some type of blonde hair, um, I don't that I don't feel like that's gonna last long either. I feel like she's only using him for money. I feel like the kids will be on your side. Your kids are not. Your kids are not ignorant to issues. I want to say the youngest, he notices a lot more than he says. So sometimes he might say some random stuff and you're like, why would you say that? Like in your mind, you're like, why would you say that? Like, do you know something? But he will say some random stuff to like make you feel better. But that's what I have for you. You're gonna get through this. Just mother-in-law and ex-mother-in-law and ex-husband. They better hope their cars they don't get into a car because two car accidents. That's crazy. You're welcome. All right. So who's next? All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do live every Tuesday and Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Donations are welcome. I do offer one-on-one readings, $75 for uh 60 minutes. We can talk about anything, ask questions about anything. It's very detailed too. Um, no, I think that's what else I have to say. Trying to figure out who's next on the list. Sleepy. All right. How you been, Sleepy? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Let me make sure the cards are up right before I shuffle. All right. I personally gotta read that collective. I gotta look at that collective reading again because it was a little too close to home as well. But that's the energy they feeding me. That's the energy they feeding me. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Life has been 2026 is supposed to be the year, but it's been nothing but let's go to transformations. That's what I feel like. Maybe I'm not the only one feeling like this, but 2026 has been the year of um the strongest soldier list, and I was like, I thought I opted out. So I feel like a lot of people were on that list this year, and I was like, I just want to be off. Let's go. All right, all right. Ancestor Sleep Cat wants to know what messages do we have for her when it comes to love and finances. What messages do we have for Sleepy Cat when it comes to love and finances? All right. I didn't even get to fully shuffle, and it was like we're gonna let her. All right, we're gonna let her know. That's why. That's what I like to see. Yes. All right. I'll pick that up when I finish. All right. So the justice card has been coming up for everybody. So I guess justice Lady Karma is out here. She collecting debts, collecting debts. She's out here collecting debts. All right. I heard something pop, so I don't know what's behind me. Probably was. Um, so we have. Let's do this card first, because this is the only card right now. We have the Five of Cups, right? So, I don't know. I just want to see. I feel like some type of loneliness has washed over you as of late. So it could just been I feel like it's probably seasonal. So like loneliness has been um washing over you. It could just be like relationships. You yearning for relationships, and it's not actually coming um the way you want it. Right? Too many people playing games with you, or too many people don't know what they want, or they want to be in a relationship. It's the we're it's getting hard in a dating pool. Especially now, summer, nobody wants to be in a relationship during summer, which I think is fucking stupid. But that's just my point of opinion. But also disappointments too. Like I feel like as of recently, it's been memory lane with this Five of Cups energy. Like things are coming up from the past, whether it's like the things you've been through in relationships, how people disappointing you. That's what is coming up. Just try not to be in that energy for too long, because what happens is when you get stuck in certain energies or certain emotions for too long, it kind of puts a signal out to like the universe, and then the universe is like, oh, so this is what you want to attract, so we're gonna send some more. Like it's very very fucking weird. But here we have is the Two of Cups, so it's coming. The Two of Cups is coming. I feel like with this Two of Cups energy is given very much partnership, mutual. Everything's very mutual. Everything is not like it has to grow. It's like, okay, I like you, you like me. We're doing this. We're gonna do this. Right? That's what it is. It's also given the leap of faith. The fool is right after that. Right. So I don't get like the free fall energy. Is like, yeah, we're gonna just leap together, and what happens? You guys are gonna leap together, but it's gonna be in like a controlled leap. So it's more like, all right, I'm gonna trust you to go. We're gonna go to the next stage. All right, trust is there. All right, I'm gonna trust you again to go to the next stage. It's like that type of leap. And I feel like this connection is also gonna be healing to you because we have to start here. So the star, and I feel like it's also gonna be something that you've been wishing for a very very long time. But the star here is gonna be very much healing. This connection is gonna be very 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 much healing. I I feel like it's gonna be comfortable. Like I don't feel like it's gonna be hard. I don't feel like you're gonna have to do work. I just feel like everything's gonna come in ease, right? And then it comes on to you. You look at it. It's like, why is it very easy, right? And like I said, we have the justice card here. So justice is on your side. Karma is on your side. She's collecting debts from people from the past. Going back at least I would say at least a decade. So whoever's been wronged you for a decade, about a decade ago, their karma is finally hidden, right? Actually, not this card. Actually, yeah, because it's first on the crap. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Sleepy Cat about love and finances for the month of June? What else can we tell her? Ooh. So we have boiling point. So boiling point here. So boiling point here is just it's frustration. You're honestly, I feel like you're on the brink of just I'm gonna give up on love. Fuck it. It's like I have one more try in me. That's the type of energy I have with this. This is one more try in me. But uh, as I was putting it down in her 11th hour, so you're gonna get to that point where you're just gonna be like, fuck it. I don't care about love. I don't want a relationship. And then that's when this person comes in the 11th hour. It's always the 11th hour. It's always when you're like, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to deal with this no more. This is when the person's gonna come in. Oh, we have living large too. So living large could just be a lot of money, just having the time of your life, right? Just abundance. So just the luxury things in life. So you might be able to start doing a little bit more self-care routines, whether it could just be instead of picking and choosing thing, like sometimes people you get the budget, like whether you want to get your nails done or your hair done. No, you're just gonna be I want it all. Give me the spa treatment. Like that's the type of new living large, right? but it's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna put you in a lighter energy. Let's see here. Oh, so be aware. We have X drama. So be aware an X might come back, and I just feel like when they come back, is to see if you're gonna fall for the same tricks. All right. Meaning, have you learned from this person yet, or are you gonna let this person back in? Honestly, truthfully, I would say no because this person is just gonna come in and waste your time, and then you're gonna have to start it over again. But they are gonna try to come back. Let's see what else. Oh, we also have shady dealings, right? Beware of shady dealings. Um, I don't know. I heard a pyramid scheme, so we also have Family Feud here. I just wanted to show that. But be aware of like somebody trying to rope you in pyramid scheme. Like, hey, if you invest in this much, you get this one. No, shady dealings, and also if you planning on trying to get a new job or want to get a new job, make sure it's not really a lot of um under the table stuff happening, right? With Family Feud here, it could also be with the shady dealings because it came out together. It could just be like this Family Feud is caused by money. Like it might be like somebody again. I feel like it has to do a lot with investing, so be aware of that. Unless you have a family member that's trying to ask people for investment money, but it's not what it is. All right, let's see here. What else? What else can we? Oh, sleepy cat. No. So we have holding you back. With that, don't and mixed signals. So with holding you back, don't try to hide your wants. All right. Don't try to hide your wants. And also seek clarity. When somebody gives you mixed signals, ask them questions. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what is your intentions? What do you want to do? Right? Because you don't want to repeat like same mistakes, right? Same mistakes. You don't want to repeat that. But you are gonna get like the happy family at the end. I do feel like your prince is coming because I heard what do you call that? No more kissing frogs or kissing the frog, something like that. So when I hear that, I can think of the frog and the prince. You know, Frog Prince. I think it is the frog and the prince. Frog Prince. When you kiss the frog and it turns to the prince like that. So you're gonna get your happy ending. I feel like this is. I do feel like this is like the last hurrah of bad relationships. Yeah, look. We also have cosmic connection. So cosmic connection here says this connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes in other dimensions. So this person that's coming in. I feel like they're gonna be highly attracted to you. I feel like they're gonna be serious, right? In a way, serious. They're not gonna um. It's not like serious. They're not gonna have fun left, but they're gonna be like their energy is very very serious. They give like Emperor energy. To me, Emperor energy is like the ultimate. Um, it's the ultimate divine masculine energy, right? So their presence is known. That's what I'm trying to say. Their presence is known. I feel like the end of June, around the end of June, so maybe the week before June ends, that they might pop up. Ooh, Okay. So we have the mask. So they might not show their feelings at first, right? But look, we also have heart with key. So it's welcome and love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Like I said, you're gonna meet the person. I feel like you. This is like the last hurrah. Yeah, look, wedding. You gave me very much commitment energy. Let's get a card from here. One card. All right. Yeah, look, we have growth. I want to expand my conscious and awareness. I feel like you're coming out of you're at the tail end of your growth period, right? Your transformation. You've been through a lot, and right now you're pretty much at the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. So you have good things coming in. Money. You're gonna start splurging yourself more. You're gonna meet your person in June by the end of June. End of June going into like July. Happy family. Like you just got one more lesson dealing with people that are kind of similar to your ex. But again, this partnership that's coming in is very very good for you. But that's what I have for you, Sleepy Cat. I know Sophia's next. I just shuffle this. So make sure they're all the same. All right, yes. We just shuffle. You're welcome, Sleepy Cat. For the next 2 weeks. All right. Just get those. I need to start eating real food because my stomach is doing that. I already got stomach issues. I'm a stomach issue girly. And that's why I don't really eat sweets. But regular food has been, and that could just be an ascension symptom that's happening because it's full moon. But it's so ghetto. All right. See up right. Yes, it is. Just shuffle. I'm gonna warm up some buffalo wings. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be being a big back. Don't mind me. I'm gonna warm up some buffalo wings. All right. All right, and was all right. Let me sit back again. All right, fix this. All right, okay. All right, Ancestor Sophia wants to know what's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks. All right, Ancestor Sophia wants to know what's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks. Ah, what's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks? I think coming in June, I'm gonna start making long form videos. I know I keep saying it, but energies the last few months has been very, very off. But that's what I want to say. I don't know how to say that, but um oh, excuse me. Ancestors, what's coming towards Sophia the next 2 weeks? What's coming towards Sophia the next 2 weeks? What's coming towards Sophia the next 2 weeks? Okay. Okay. Motivation. Oh, all right. Let me get one more card, please. Oh, all right. I feel like you're gonna be very popular, Sophia. Either you or this person that is coming towards you, because we do have the lovers here, right? So we have the lovers here. So there is like I don't want to say soulmate because they're a karmic person coming to you, a karmic connection coming to you, but not all karmic connections are lessons. Some of them, you know, in the beginning are lessons, then they turn into like after the healing, it turns soulmates and stuff like that. But whoever this lover is for you, yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in either with a lot of options, right? Because we do have the 7 of cups, which is options, different options, different cups. But a lot of people say confusion here. But the only reason why I say a lot of options here, because that was underneath the lovers. This was on the left side of the lovers, which is the 3 of cups, right? So third party energy, right? But for some reason, you're gonna stand out to them, right? Because we also have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands, passionate, new beginning, motivation, spark, creativity. Right? Sometimes it also means, passion, sex. But here, I don't feel like sex vibes. I feel like it's your ambition. Your ambition is what stands you out from the others, because you have a lot going for you. You have a lot going for you. You want a lot to go for you. So it's not like you're not lazy. You take opportunities that benefits you. So this person sees that, right? But they're gonna take a chance with you because you also have the full year, which is also talks about new chapters, like taking a leave, trusting the process. So they are gonna take a chance with you, but I don't feel like they're gonna right away cut off other people. They have a roster. They definitely have a roster. But because you stand out, you have this demeanor about you where it's like I wouldn't say I'm better, but it's more like I don't compete. So you want me, then you want me. If you don't, I'm gonna find other people. Like that's the type of energy you give off. Like you're not gonna sit there and deal with the bullshit. Let's see. What else can we tell Sophia? What else can we tell Sophia? We have fading feelings, right? Fading feelings. Faded feelings. I could. If you're getting over an ex, that's their feelings. The feelings what I'm going. But faded feelings here. But I feel like whatever situation that occurred in the past, probably like I want to say about at least 2 months ago, that's disappearing. Like the hurt, the pain, that's disappearing, right? Let's see. Commitment issues. So this lover person has commitment issues. But like I said, they're gonna try with you. They're gonna try with you. girl, they're gonna want to try to do open relationship. Some people work, some people don't. But I feel like with you, you're gonna shut that shit down real quick. Like, I don't do open relationships. So they're gonna try. They're gonna try to test that thing, that area. I wouldn't say save polygamy. I don't feel like it is, but I feel like they are gonna try to do it like an open relationship. But like I said, I feel like you're gonna shut it down. Like, yeah, that's not my lifestyle. That's not who I am. Yeah. We also have miles apart. So this person could be at a distance from you. Like, I'm getting like 2 towns over. So 2 towns over could be like a 2 hour drive, an hour drive. So it's quite some distance between you two. Quite some distance. Yeah. But before this person comes in, you are gonna have a lot of false connections. Right? Like I said, you might be very popular as well. Not only them, but you might be very popular. Some people are gonna appear as your dream person, right? But you're gonna feel like there's something missing. There's something definitely missing. I don't. It's like, no. Let me still look. Right. So don't try to settle for the first person. Let's see. Oh, girl. You got somebody want to try to throw shade at you, but I feel like it's gonna be a little snide remarks. Somebody might be giving slight snide remarks about towards you. Um, so be aware of that. Oh, some okay. Now I see what those. So we have throwing shade and dirty laundry. So somebody might try to air out your business, girl. Ooh, somebody might try to air out your business, and I feel like it has to do with jealousy. And it's not necessarily that you're doing anything that causes this person to have these jealous feelings about towards you. I just feel like their jealousy is redundant. I mean, they're jealous because of how people treat you, how people show love to you. It's not necessarily you're doing anything personally to make this person feel jealous. Eh, so we have plot twist, right? So plot twist, it kind of gets the same energy of the tower, but with this plot twist, I feel like it's gonna be more of an amusement to you rather than something that is gonna be chaotic and drastic. It's gonna be like, oh, I kind of figured that. Like I had a feeling about that. Like that kind of plot twist. And we have unsent text. So somebody might be wanting to reach out to you, but don't know how to because of, like I said, a past conflict. They might try to come. I feel like it's a friend, like a female. Um, and you guys probably have been a friend. Probably haven't been friends for like a year or two, or 10 months to like a year or two. Right. They want to reconcile, but I feel like it's more so to appease their guilt and how they played a part in the excuse me, friendship rather than actually sitting down and hold himself accountable. It's not I don't feel like it's gonna be sincere. I don't feel like it's gonna be very sincere. Yeah. Girls have trouble past. Girl, your past is trying to come back to haunt you like a haunted house. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I feel like all right. So your past trying to come back to haunt you, and it's only because again they want to see if you're gonna fall for the bullshit. Which I don't feel like you are, because I feel like you're a very bright individual and you kind of like see people and see through people a lot. So it's not gonna really bother you. But again, it could just be the plot twist. Because it's right underneath plot twist. So it could just be like, yeah, this so and so, used to say this about you, and you're gonna be like, I feel like don't entertain it. I mean, soak up the energy because at the end of the day, information is key, right? But don't let it really try to come back and play a part into the present because this new chapter that's coming in that's you're about to embark. Don't you don't have time for that. We have self-esteem here. So it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. So like I said, the jealousy. You could just have a high self-esteem and you could just uplift people and make people feel good. And whoever this negative Nancy is doesn't like that. So that's why they're gonna try to tarnish your name to make people perceive you as bad. And look, we have relationships here. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, right? So yeah, you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be worthy of you, right? Be worthy of you, be worthy of your time, your energy, your essence. So yeah, it's coming. You're gonna have a relationship. And that's like I said, this lover, you're gonna be his lesson, whether he grows or not. And if he does grow, you guys gonna be in a committed relationships. If not, you'll be the one that got away. And that's okay. Cause sometimes being the one that got away, I feel like it's the best thing to do. But that's what I have for you, Sophia. So that's what I have for you. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for letting me read you. I'll see how I feel when I'll see if I'm going to do a live tomorrow, which I feel like I most likely am. So I'll probably put it up in the morning and stuff. So come and join Wake Up Morning with me tomorrow. And thank you, everybody, and have a good night. See you tomorrow.